Дорогие друзья, добрый день. Сейчас поприветствую вас на русском, потом немножко перейду на английский. Сейчас мы здесь в замечательном месте с другом Билл Вик. Мы с ним подружились несколько лет назад на обучении у Джека Кенфилда. И сейчас запишем небольшое интервью приветственное. Поговорим и тоже представимся. Hello, my friends. Now we are going to record small interview with my friend Bill.
Speaking Russian is good
Bill Wick. Yeah, probably I'm going to speak sometimes Russian and English, but ask your questions and we'll be happy to answer them. Друзья, я буду иногда переходить на русский и английский. Сейчас будем записывать краткое интервью и где мы находимся? That's our Army and Navy Club. Is that correct? Yeah, Army and Navy Club library. We are staying this couple of days here, and that's beautiful. You see? Очень интересное место. Поэтому сейчас запишем краткое интервью с Биллом. Билл уже готов. Мы только что записали, я интервьюировал Билла. I just interviewed Bill for his followers, and now we are going to record another interview. Рома, привет. Иногда буду переключать английский и русский, так что, Ром, рад тебя видеть. Ахмед, всех приветствует. Сергей. Так, все, устанавливаем. Окей. Great. Yes, we are ready. And dear friends, I just want to introduce my good friend Bill Wick. He is hypnotherapist, and entrepreneur in real estate. Успешный предприниматель в недвижимости, and coach as well. Yeah, Bill. Tell me about yourself. We just had another couple of hours conversation for your followers, for people in your social media circle. Just a couple of sentences. What you do and how you can help people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, basically the way that I see it is that my trainer, Richard Bandler, created neurolinguistic programming, which I don't know if you could speak that in Russian.
NLP, нейролингвистическое программирование.
And he likens our mind, right, does not have a user's manual, right? And basically what I do is I imagine a control room with all of these switches in our mind, which you can translate if you want.
Да. Билл помогает немножко выстраивать такие моменты, работать с подсознанием. Мы сейчас делали как раз сессию со мной.
Joy, stress, adrenaline, focus, perseverance, determination, all of the different attributes are chemical reactions in the brain.
Да.
Right?
Вот эти чувства имеют свою связь и свою вибрацию, в том числе в мозгу. Bill, can you please sit a little bit closer?
Sure.
Probably it's better to see you. Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Just continue talking. It's not necessary to translate because some of my friends already know English very well. So, yeah, some words probably I'm going to translate. But yeah, continue.
Sure. Well, I have to say that Russia, in the Cold War, was actually the most advanced when it comes to psychological operations. And the United States became excited and intrigued in this in the Cold War, because we noticed that Russia had an edge on psychology. I don't know if you knew this or not, but Russia and the KGB had very advanced technology to be able to change emotional states, right, in the body and in the brain, and create genius, right, which Richard Bandler, my trainer, talks a lot about as well, is being able to change our emotional state so that we don't need outside circumstances to actually change our brain chemistry, right? So an example would be, if you're in a very stressful situation, you're waiting for a phone call, right?
Yes.
And you're sitting by the phone and you're waiting, right? And all of a sudden, the phone rings, right? And immediately, your brain chemistry changes. Oh, thank God, the phone rang. My mother's okay, right? Or whoever, the circumstance is okay.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, did you really need that phone call? How could a phone call change your brain chemistry? I mean, do you know how that's possible? Well, it's a circumstance in our mind, right, where we give ourselves permission when we get that call of like, okay, I received that phone call, so now my brain chemistry is tweaked, I feel good, I feel happy because I got that phone call. Now, NLP, or Neuro-Linguistic Programming, teaches you that you actually don't necessarily need the phone call, right, to be able to feel safe and secure in your mind. And there are techniques, right, and patterns that we can do in NLP to release our brain chemistry so that we can feel secure in just about any situation. You know, for example, say that you were going to meet President Putin, for example, right?
Yeah.
And let's say that, you have, been in the same room as Putin, yes? Well, let's say that you were going to meet him face to face.
Yeah.
Your brain chemistry would be excited, but it might be a little bit nervous, right? Because Putin is just, he's a very powerful man, right? And he's a very serious man that holds a lot of weight. Well, with NLP, you could change it to where you not only feel excited and worthy of meeting President Putin, right? But that you can meet him in a way that is graceful and exciting. So when you shake his hand, he looks in your eyes and he knows that you are a man, you are successful, and you're worthy or deserving of meeting that man. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so when it comes to working with a lot of powerful people or, military generals or whoever it might be, NLP is a way to gear you to be able to communicate with them on their level with excellence. Right? And it all started with modeling genius back in the 70s, where Richard Bandler would model these famous therapists and these famous hypnotists and these successful CEOs and all these people, and he broke down their behaviors and systems so that people like you and I can model those systems and feel the same way. So an example would be, if you could stand up for just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to stand up as Pavel, who's a little bit nervous, right? And let's pretend for this moment that I am, who is a person that would make you very nervous to be standing across? Besides me.
Okay, probably it can be President of the United States.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let me, fake me, no. Okay, so let's imagine for just a second that this is President Trump and that you'll be meeting him tonight, right?
Yeah.
And I'm standing here, right? What do you feel? If you were Pavel, a successful speaker, but Pavel standing in front of Trump, getting ready to meet Trump because he sees something in you that's special.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
A little bit scared.
Right.
What's going on? How can I react on his words, on his actions? And some questions probably.
Right. Okay, so your body language right now, as you can tell, when you're standing, it's a little closed off and constricted. The shoulders are kind of forward, right?
Yeah.
And so let's change that for a second. All right, let's imagine that you were extremely worthy of meeting this man at this event tonight, right? So taking a deep breath in through your nose, out. And I want you to imagine yourself literally surrounded in white light. So I'm going to touch your shoulder here. And I want you to feel excitement instead of anxiety. All right, so breathe in deep. Here we go. And I want you to feel all those endorphins begin to flow through your head. So that not only are you worthy, but you have nothing to prove to President Trump, right? That it's just a quick informal meeting, right? And you feel good. Because you know that Pavel is a badass, and that's why he's here, right? Okay? And so as you breathe deeper, I want you to feel that worthiness in every cell of your body. So when you go to shake his hand, you've got that Pavel love right? And that smile that all your friends know really well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So taking another deep breath, breathing in. There you go. So you've got this Pavel love now, right? And so I want you to notice now that you feel on top of the world because you have something to provide to this President Trump, right? You have Russian blood flowing through your brain, right? And flowing through your body. And you're proud of living in Moscow, right? All right? And you have a powerful family, yes? Which I'm sure he would be familiar with. There you go. Okay. And so now, all right, I want you to see President Trump, so go ahead and open your eyes, even though this is a little more handsome than President Trump. Right? So how does that feel different? I mean, notice how your shoulders are back naturally. Yeah. And your shoulders are back not because you're trying to put them back, but because you're feeling that confidence and that excitement.
Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
Because I was with closed eyes, so...
Your eyes were closed, but I saw
different.
a whole body change. So now your eyes are bright, right? Your muscles, everything is strong and vibrant because you know you're worthy of meeting this man, right?
So it took like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's you and your brain chemistry pulling in this exuberation of, yes, I get to meet the president, right? So that's kind of a cool feeling, yeah?
Yeah. Wow, it's an unusual experience.
All right, man.
Yeah. Thank you. So you, please.
Because you're a leader, see?
Yeah. So you use not only NLP.
You're very smart. You know several languages. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill. Please sit down. And so you use not only NLP techniques. You use something different. You're a hypnotherapist.
Yes.
You're an expert in this field, and you're more than 6 years in this kind of business.
I'm the best, but I'm also a realtor. So let's just pretend that I'm just a normal guy.
Yeah. So as far as understood, you help to eliminate some limiting beliefs and fears that hold people, your clients, back.
Right.
For example, you showed me recently how you can improve your financial thermostat to grow your belief and to make feel you more confident about your finances, about your worthiness. And also you help with relationships, with health issues.
Absolutely.
And that's great. And
so here's an example. So there's a 2-star Army general downstairs.
Yeah.
Right? And there's several people in the Navy as well that are very high officers down there. And I suggest that we go down and we meet them, right?
Let's
and introduce you to them, right?
Yeah.
And we test this out and have a conversation and see, prepare for that vision in your mind of meeting the president.
Yeah. Should we prepare right now or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
All right. And so I want you to stay there. I'm going to go away from the camera for a second. Okay. And I'm going to be a 2-star general. Okay, in the United States Army. Right. And I'm going to come back in that state, and I want you to try to take this seriously and pretend it's not me, and I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to critique your body language, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Pavel Verbnyhak, Bob Luther.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How was your trip here to the U.S.?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Did you enjoy New York?
Very much.
Tony Robbins?
Oh yes.
Excellent.
Beautiful experience.
Are you ready for the party tonight?
Yes,
I
do.
Right, now what makes you think you deserve to be at this party, Mr. Verbnyhak?
I'm a very powerful person, so I should be in this environment.
Okay.
With such kind of great people like you are.
Wonderful. And your accomplishments, you feel like you're worthy to come to this party?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right, well that's genuine. I feel the handshake, I see the light, I see the love. Boom, we're done. Let's go meet him.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Wow, that's great. That's great. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you show me and our followers that's...
And if I was Trump, I'd...
Yeah. And if I was Putin, I would... Yeah, thank you. And we'll continue our conversation. Probably it's very interesting for our followers and my friends on Facebook as well. You are a great person, great entrepreneur, amazing expert in this field.
Thank you.
And yeah, what you do, it's very, very useful and very valuable to people. You help a lot of people, I know, and great testimonials, great results in your own life and in lives of people you work with.
Wonderful.
So,
well, it's a pleasure, Pavel.
Yeah.
It's all mine.
And
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you and thank you for being with us. Спасибо, что были с нами. Мы показали немножко пару сессий. Вот Билл провел, показал, как он работает с убеждениями, с ограничивающими какими-то страхами и так далее, с неуверенностью. И достаточно интересный опыт. Мы давно уже дружим, общаемся. Это уже не первая была такая сессия демонстрационная, но это то, что вот он помогает и в недвижимости, потрясающие результаты и с клиентами, и вызывает большое уважение. Поэтому спасибо, буду держать вас в курсе, друзья. Задавайте вопросы, пишите. Bill Wick. Great. See you later. Буду периодически делать трансляции, друзья. Пока.